Hey everybody, Kyrie091 hanging out with you. Boy, oh boy, are we going to do something interesting today. So, I was looking through my raw footage files from, I'm trying to make space on my computer, so I was deleting some of my old raw footage files from just, over the time I've been doing LPs. And I stumbled across the lost episode 4 of my very first LP. The very first LP I ever did was a Minecraft FTB LP. And episode 4, I had actually thought I lost it. I thought I couldn't make it. So I instead made like a weird little stupid replacement episode, replaced the actual episode 4, and moved on with my life. And that was a very long time ago. It was like a year ago. Well, I found episode 4. I found the files, and I went ahead and threw them together for you, just so you can check it out. It's a little bit outdated now. I doubt anybody will get too much interest out of it. But here it is. Here is the lost episode 4 of the Minecraft FTB playthrough. I was not as lively then as I am now. I'm definitely a much more lively host now than I was back then. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Enjoy episode 4 of Star Wars. Just kidding. Okay.
Hey everybody, this is Kyrie091 hanging out with you in this little house I'm working on here. Between the last episode and this one, I don't think I have this bed here, but I do now, because I'm tired of it being dark out, so now I can just sleep through the night whenever it is. Got my nice eucalyptus door going on there. And these are the Tinker's Construct tables. As you may recall, we just made us a Tinker's Construct pickaxe here. Pretty handy little tool. So, you know what, why don't we make a Tinker's Construct hammer. Oh, we can't do that yet, can we? We'll get there. So for now, I guess I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do some mining. Well, you know what? I don't know. I found some clay, between the last episodes here, and I got some sand. We got plenty of gravel in our barrel up here, 105. So if we could get some more sand, we could start building a smeltery, which would be handy. But, you know what, first I'm going to go do some mining and hopefully come up with some Certus quartz or something. So I'm going to jump off camera. As soon as there's something interesting to show you, I'll be right back with you. Alright, here I am just digging away, and I happen to stumble across some of this water-infused stone. It's added by Thaumcraft, as you can see from the Whale tooltip there. And it's really useful in all kinds of Thaumcraft stuff. So I just wanted to show that to you. That's what it looks like. I'm still not quite ready to the point where I'm going to be using it. To be totally honest, I'm not terribly well versed in Thaumcraft, although I do really like it. It's an amazing mod, but there's a lot to it, and you kind of got to know what you're doing. So I'm going to jump off camera and resume mining. There's so much aluminum ore down here, I'm not sure. Oh, look at this. Air-infused stone, also added by Thaumcraft. You'll notice mining the infused stones from Thaumcraft does give you experience, so you do gain levels just by mining those. Which is handy, right? Alright, I'm going to jump off camera and continue mining. Okay, you can see my Tinker's Construct pick that I made is now broken, but it can still be repaired if I just take it to a tool station and use a little bit of cobble on it. It'll fix it up. So Tinker's Construct tools, when they break, they don't disappear the way that vanilla tools do. They stay in your inventory labeled as broken, and then you can take them and repair them and continue using them. I'll probably repair that pick and use it for some other stuff. It's, got the wooden handle and all that, so it's kind of well made. Anyway, what I'm shooting for here on my mining excursion is I like to get down to about layer 12 or 13 and make that the source of my little strip mine. I'll usually build like a little strip mine down there. Hey, look at this, found some coal. And I will usually set up like a little base camp down there for myself. I was really hoping to bring back some redstone on this excursion, but if not, guess I'll head back down here and make another trip. And I was really hoping to find some Certus quartz. Oh, look at this, we got some fire-infused stone. That's more of that infused stone from Thaumcraft. And I promise we'll get to that stuff soon enough. It does look cool, doesn't it? It's all glowing and whatnot. Alrighty, I'll be back with you when there's something to tell you about. Alright, so I said I'd like to set up a base camp around layer 12 or so, and look, right when I hit layer 12 on my mini-map there, found some redstone. My pick just broke to my stone pick, so all I have left is this iron pick, but I don't want to waste it on anything except redstone and diamond and gold because, you know, you can't mine that stuff with stone pick, so I mean, quite a bit of redstone here. That's not too shabby. Alright, so I'm going to head back up to my base here and maybe get started figuring out how we're going to process all this stuff. Alright, I'll meet you up there. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I just repaired my pick, by the way. I meant to do that on camera, but I didn't. But as you can see, the pick is no longer broken, and it's working just fine. So, see, oh great, there he is. See a creeper on my map there. I don't want him blowing up my garden there. Alright, I am going to go look for some Certus quartz. Maybe hopefully find a ravine or something. Let's see if I can get this creeper. I'd really like to get some gunpowder out of him. Yo, creeps. Hey, buddy. Come here. You think he's going to get me? He might get me. I'm not very good at fighting. Oh, God. I'm not very good at fighting creepers. Got him. And I got his morph, too. How about that? That means that if I wanted to, I could go down here and I could turn into a creeper. Look at me. There I am. Yeah, I'm a creeper. Where's one? Look, there's me as a creeper. Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm a creeper. Woo! Anyways, okay, so that's enough of that nonsense. Let me turn back into me. Oh, goodness. Okay. Turn back into me, and I'm going to go look for some Certus quartz. Once I find some, I'll jump on camera and show you what it's all about. As you can see, we got plenty of cotton ready to go over here in the garden, so I'll grab all that. We got some barley grown. I'll grab that too. I expanded the garden a little bit between this episode and the last episode, so, you know, there's that, I guess. And yeah, that's more barley planted. So I'm really not 100% sure where I'm going to go exploring, but I don't want to do too much wandering around on camera. So once I find something cool, I'll jump back on and show you what we're dealing with. Alright, I found an amaranth tree. I don't have an axe with me, so I'm just going to punch it for a bit to get some of the amaranth wood. That's some really cool looking wood. I'll show you what it's all about once we're back at the base here. I gotta probably head back pretty quick. It's gonna start getting dark soon here, and you know that I am not a fan of that. So, oh, and this, by the way, is a jungle biome. We got these. Oh, you know all about jungle biomes. I'm not gonna tell you about those. Alrighty, I'll see you back at the base in a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna stop back one more second here to tell you that I found some rubber. Found some rubber trees. Now, there's two types of rubber that you can get in FTB. This one here is added by a mod called Mine Factory Reloaded. It's pretty easy to spot these trees. I mean, just look at how bright green the leaves are in comparison to like every other tree out there. So, these are important for making a lot of the different machines and whatnot. The other type of rubber tree is added by IC2, Industrial Craft 2, and we'll get to that one. I actually prefer the IC2 rubber in a lot of ways, but heck, we found this one first, so we'll probably end up using a lot of this rubber just to get started here. So, if I have a few rubber saplings, I got 3. That's enough to get started with it. Alright. Unless I see anything else interesting, I'll see you back at the base. Okay, I found a little cave on my way back to the base here. And see, we got some coal. We got some of this chimerite. That's added by Ars Magica too. It's going to be pretty handy stuff. But I am really looking for Certus quartz. And goodness gracious, I am just not finding it. Well, I got some tin. We'll grab that while we're here. But that's not what I'm after. I'm after Certus quartz. And I'm kind of disappointed that as much of this wandering around as I've been doing and all the other stuff I've discovered, yeah, I have not found any Certus quartz yet, and that's kind of lame. So we might go another route with ore processing if I don't find some in a hurry here. Yeah, I'll be back with you. Ooh, iron ore. I'll be back with you when there's something else to show you, or when we get back to the base. Oh, and I am going to grab this Chimerite too. That'll come in handy for Ars Magica stuff. Just getting started on Ars Magica, we're going to need some of that Chimerite. Oh, I better show you this too. This is an ore berry bush. You right click on it, and you grab the berries off of it. See, I got 3 aluminum ore berries. Now you can smelt those, and they turn into nuggets. So like, if you had an iron ore berry bush, and you get nine of these ore berries, you can smelt them, get 9 nuggets, and turn them into ingots. You can break these bushes, take them back with you, and replant them at your base. And you can have a little ore berry farm, basically growing metal for yourself over at your base. I don't find them terribly useful, because as quickly as they can produce metal for you, you could just go out and mine it much faster, unless you had like a huge warehouse full of ore berry. So it's not something I'm going to pursue, but a lot of people really like the ore berry system, and they make good use of it. I personally, I don't think it's terribly useful. Alrighty, so I'll be back with you when we get back to the base. God, how many times have I said that? Hopefully this time it'll be for real, or if I don't make it back to the base, it'll be because I found some Certus quartz. In which case, that's alright. I hope that happens. Alright, had a little bit of a technical problem there. Kind of crashed out for a minute, but I'm back, and yeah. I actually did find some Certus quartz, and I will show you all about it here. Let me go back up to where I didn't actually mine it yet. I just found it, and right around then the game crashed. So I'm going to head back up to it and mine it right now. And here we are. Certus quartz ore. Incidentally, it's not the Certus quartz I'm after. Please, please, please. Okay. This is the stuff I need. Certus quartz dust. Oh, please, please, please give me. I need one more. Oh, pretty please give me one more. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Oh. Well, hey, it's a sheep. What you doing, sheepy? I'm gonna kill you. Sorry, bud. I want some more. Alright, so, anyway, I am 1 quartz short of what I need. Oh, what a bummer. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna head back to the base, and, I don't know. Hopefully I'll find some more Certus quartz pretty quick. I need 1 more dust here. Oh, come on, spider, leave me alone. Alrighty, I'll see you over at the base. Yay, I found another cave with Certus quartz in it. I'm gonna torch up down here so nothing sneaks up on me while I'm mining. Wow. That's a pretty good sized cave. Alright, let's grab this Certus quartz up here, and let's cross our fingers, hope we get a dust. Did we? No. Come on, there's gotta be more. Oh, are you kidding me? How messed up. Well, I can at least grab this copper and this coal. Maybe I'll stumble across more. I'll head down deeper into this cave after I grab this copper right here. And hopefully then I'll stumble across some more Certus quartz. We'll get 1 more dust, and then we can really get going. I'll be back with you once there's something to show you. Oh, I forgot to mention this blue. Where'd it go? This blue stuff here. This is apatite ore. It yields these little, these cool-looking little blue gem things. You use them in forestry to make fertilizer. I definitely will make use of that, but I don't need it yet. I actually won't need it for a while, but I'm glad I know where plenty of it is for when I do need it. Alrighty, I'm gonna mine this copper, jump off camera. If I find some Certus quartz, I'll show you and we'll be happy. Alrighty, look what I got. More Certus quartz. Pretty please, one of these drop of dust. Yes! Okay, so, now that we have 3 Certus quartz dust, it is time to begin ore processing. I will meet you over at the base, and we will get this going, and I'm pretty stoked about it. Okay, so, let's see here. First, I'll show you this amaranth wood I was talking about that's pretty cool. let's see, oh, you can't make an amaranth door, but you can make an amaranth crafting table, and you see it's a cool looking purple crafting table. And you can make amaranth pressure plates, those purple pressure plates. And I bet you can even make the purple sticks. Now they do the same thing as any other stick. So, speaking of any other stick, I'm going to line some sticks up like that and make a wooden crank. And then we're going to look up the recipe for grindstone because I don't know it off the top of my head. There it is. So we need a wooden gear and 3 stone, 2 cobble, and some certus quartz. So to make a wooden gear, we just put 4 sticks like that. Boom, we've got ourselves a wooden gear. Now let's put the stone like this, certus quartz like that. Was that how it went? I don't know. I might have this backwards. Oh, that's it. There's our grindstone. The grindstone's added by Applied Energistics. That's the mod that adds that certus quartz stuff. Let's put all this away. And we're gonna dig out a nice little. We'll dig out a nice little hole right here next to the furnaces, and that's where our grindstone will go. Place the wooden crank on top of it, and watch what we can do. Let's grab some iron ore. We'll start with iron, because that's important. Drop the iron in there, and we turn the crank. Hold right click to turn the crank. Don't worry, I'll do most of the grindstone stuff off camera, because it's pretty boring. But I'll show you one on camera here. And you can see it's grinding up the iron into iron dust. Each 1 iron ore yields 2 iron dust, and each iron dust yields 1 ingot. So what you get is you get 1 iron ore turns into 2 dust turns into 2 ingots. You get 2 ingots per iron ore when you use a grindstone, or any manner of pulverizing. There's other ways to double your ore too. The grindstone is the most simple one, and it's easy to get in the early game because all you need is 3 certus quartz dust, which for me was actually quite a bit of a chore. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grind away all this stuff here, and then I'll be back with you. I'll repair my pickaxe on camera right now too. You see it's broken. If you look, it has 0 of 131 durability. The durability is completely spent. So we put a single piece of cobble up there, and then it'll tell you that the result is going to be a pickaxe that has full durability. I grab it, and we got a brand new shiny pickaxe. Alright, I'm going to resume grinding. I'll be back with you when there's something to tell you about. And I'm realizing now that we are pretty much done with this episode. There's not a whole lot more to say here. But I'm really pleased that we finally got a grindstone going. I can't believe it took that long. It's usually something I get done in the first hour of playing. But here's what I'm going to do in between this episode and next. I'm going to grind up all the ores we got here. We got a lot of copper goodness. That's going to take a while. And we got some tin ore. You can't grind up aluminum ore. I'll show you what that stuff's all about. And I'm going to smelt it into ingots. I'll see you next time, and we will get started building a smeltery and doing some better storage than this simple vanilla wooden chest over here. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Alrighty.